Okay, so this is going to be the stupidest turn I have ever taken in this entire game.
Oh, God.
All right, Bind, just go with this, okay? Watch it.
Okay.
Sun's
Just
gonna move.
go with this. That's a great way to start your turn.
I'm going to use the knockback maneuver on Bind, and I'm going to use Lines of Force to change a target to myself, to knock myself back.
Is this legal?
So the target is a self or one creature. So I think this is legal, but I should have an edge on this. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so I run up in front of Bind. It looks like I'm about to just drop kick him, but instead I just instead push off of him so hard that I push myself 8 squares.
Hello, I'm Cameron Baker, and welcome to the Draw Steel PDF launch special. That's right, the PDFs for the game are out now. For those watching who have never heard of Draw Steel, have no fear. This video is meant to introduce the most important elements of the game in a self-contained adventure. If you're coming from typical D20 fantasy games, this game will look familiar. You fight monsters with swords and sorcery. But instead of hooking you with the promise of higher level play, Draw Steel's first level lets you be a hero from the outset. In short, it's really fun. I'm also running a giveaway in this video. There are 5 copies of both the Heroes and Monsters PDFs up for grabs thanks to the wonderful folks at MCDM. Simply leave a comment on this video after the premiere to enter. I'll be drawing 5 winners live tomorrow, August 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. You have until I go live to enter. Tonight, I'll be running You Meet in an Ambush, an adventure by the Dice Society. It's super fun and shows off what this game has to offer. We have skill tests, combat, negotiation, and a montage test. You can pick up this adventure right now from the link in the description. Run it for your table. It's a lot of fun. But I think it's about time we get on with it. I hope you enjoy the adventure. We're playing Draw Steel, the game where heroes and monsters never miss. Our heroes have convened in the Red Boar tavern and are looking for work. They've heard from Basil, the owner of the tavern, that the coursers might be looking to take on some new heroes. Among these heroes are Baird, a human insurgent tactician, Bind, the human exorcist Censor, the Bonesaw, the sentient sword and peanut head, a Memonek, Ild, a Polder fire elementalist, and the Mole, an orc earth elementalist. We join our heroes as they enter the inn, and things soon get out of hand as the heroes meet in an ambush.
So, you meet in a tavern.
Whoa!
Yeah, in a tavern. Isn't it scandalous?
Why would it be scandalous?
You don't get this in the Seattle game.
You don't get this in the Seattle game. That is correct. I don't think any game or any campaign started in the Seattle game ever started in a tavern. It's just kind of...
Definitely not nondescript RPG number 10.
So it is a cool afternoon in the great free city of Black Bottom, and the ships on the harbor sway with a serene ocean breeze. Streets are getting empty, tankards are getting full. You all share an acquaintance, a man called Basil. And now he's the proud owner of the Red Boar Tavern. But in his younger years, he was a member of the Coursers, a secretive group that fights for the common good. Basil told each of you that a colleague of his that is still in the Coursers is looking for some extra pairs of hands. Your first instruction is to meet up at the Red Boar and wait for a Courser operative called Alec to arrive with your next task. One by one, you get to the tavern and sit on the stools in front of the bar. The establishment is an unassuming wood building, but it's filled to the brim with customers eating, drinking, and talking within. Until Alec shows up, you can get to know each other. So tell everyone a little bit about you. What's your name, ancestry, class? What do you like? What do you look like, and what's your demeanor? How did you become a hero, and more importantly, how did you meet Basil?
Good old Baird. So Baird is a good old boy, a corn-fed field hand that was tragically a victim of when one happened to raid some time ago. He survived, though, barely on the skin of his teeth, but in trying to escape, basically had to figure out how to hit and run, help the remaining farm hands, and try to escape. He found out later that it was Ajax's stooges, and apparently one of his employers had not paid his dues. So some people came knocking. He's a towering man, towering for a human, probably about 6'5" to 6'6" on a good day, and fully clad in effectively plate armor, but more maneuverable than full plate.
Nice. And what is he drinking?
He probably would be drinking something cheap, like some kind of like malt, like ale or something. Comes from humble upbringings. He can't like get rid of that.
All right. And Bind.
All right. Bind is a human censor. He is not quite as tall as Baird. He's just a standard 6 foot. And he is a former laborer, and laborer by day, boxer by night. Like to trade fists with some of the other people in the mining camp that he was part of. And they had a pretty crappy boss that drove them into the ground. And at one point he pushed too far and killed a friend of mine. So I had enough and I led an uprising against him. And it turned out that he was not just a uncaring mine overlord, but he was also a pretty evil guy that the local order of Llewellyn were after. So they approached me and thanked me for their work and offered me to join their service, and that's how I became a censor. And I am drinking a malt whiskey.
Nice. And Baird, sorry, is it Baird? Baird. How do you know Basil? And we'll go back to you, Bind.
I would imagine he probably was one of the individuals who helped me with some of the stagehands, but also helped with some of the we also noticed the uprising, so we probably joined each other in a common enemy. His intelligence is excellent, and mine is tactically brilliant, so make a nice team.
And then Bind. How do you know Basil?
I think Basil was while he was still working as a Corsair, he came and visited the order where I was undergoing my training, and we met there.
Oh, okay, cool. And then we move to the Bonesaw.
The Bonesaw is the greatest vorpal blade in this already age. So, resting at the bar, just leaned up against it, you see this massive, almost 7 foot long sword, with like a red metal core and these metal studs adorned it. Leaning it against a bar with a meal set before it. Oh, and there's a 5'2" Memonek female just sitting there with spikes or spike studs on the sides of her head, with just sitting there. She doesn't say anything. She just moves very not quite robotically, but like every movement has intent.
Okay. And what are you drinking?
The Memonek is just drinking water. The Bonesaw has dragon fruit juice.
Of course they do. Yeah, and so you Peanut Head is sort of the generic name for whoever wields the Bonesaw, and the Bonesaw is a talking sword. Oh my god. So how did the Bonesaw or Peanut Head or some combination of the two meet Basil?
The Bonesaw is here to inquire about a potential timeshare here in Black Bottom, and Basil is the one who owns the property.
Oh my god. Of course.
The timeshare.
This is a prequel to the prequel of Fall of Black Bottom.
It's like Andor.
It's like Andor. And so you've heard that there is there's a timeshare that Basil has, and in addition to the adventure sort of quest, you're like, I want a timeshare.
The Bonesaw's looking to expand its financial portfolio. This is a long-term investment.
A sword with a financial portfolio.
Gotta think about your future.
Ild.
Yes. Well, Ild is a Polder, small guy with a lot of energy. Makes up for his height reduction in energy. And Ild is a fire elementalist, and happily so. He used to be a mage's apprentice, but then he saw Basil. Well, he basically saw Basil being a hero and thought to himself he'd much rather be a hero than a mage's apprentice. So he set out on his own and just tried to model himself on what he saw Basil do, which, it's a best effort kind of thing. Currently, he's probably drinking the strongest but cheapest stuff they have to serve, something that's probably not very healthy for you, but he likes being able to set his drinks on fire. So he wants something that... Oh no.
It's very on brand.
Yes, it would be, yeah. So he likes to... It's kind of like a party trick that he does where he sets his drinks on fire and then drinks them. Usually he's very chipper and upbeat, and he has a, let's call it, unhealthy fascination with fire, which is also why he's bare-chested, because he usually just burns his tunics, so he just forgoes wearing them at all.
Amazing. And then we move to the mole, the one and only.
The singular. Yes, the mole. What can we say about the mole? Well, let's start with the basics. He's an orc. Quite old, it seems, from his white hair, his white beard. Yet he keeps himself in incredibly average shape.
It gets me every time you say that.
We can see from the marks on his wrists and the lashes on his back that he's lived a hard life, especially perhaps in recent years since the rise of Ajax. Currently, however, he is, instead of drinking from a mug, he has a small cauldron on the bar counter, within which seems to be some mixture of ale and gravel. And he has currently his arm down to the forearm in the cauldron, mixing it with a wide grin on his face. This is the happiest anyone has seen him thus far since entering the bar. He's quite excited. He takes one of the gemstones that's floating around his head, of which he has maybe a dozen. Some perfect gems, some just completely raw, jagged gems. And he has a necklace as well, made of these incredible gemstones. But he takes one of the floating ones and he drops it in to the mixture, and there's a sort of glow of a red light, and that widens his eyes to a rather unsettling, mad look. The mole is known by myth and legend, which has risen in the past few years. He was once part of a nomadic orc clan that traveled mostly among the mountains, trying to find new veins of ore, new incredible gems. And so they had a lot of contact with the dwarves of the mountains and had some pretty good relations until Ajax came to power. The accords of slavery were sealed with the dwarves, and the dwarves started to attack these clans. And the mole is, he hasn't told everyone all the details of the story, but assumedly he eventually got free, and judging by the fact that he's here right now and no longer in bondage. But he seems a little unstable, I think, is fair to say.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
And how did he meet Basil?
I think perhaps Basil needed a tunneler for a job. He was on a mission, and he heard tale of the mole, the next town over, who had well, created quite the series of tunnels, much to the chagrin of the residents at the village. For he is in fact a Earth Elementalist, one of profound and unpredictable power. He tends to devalue property in the area he travels through, so it might be bad news for the timeshare.
Oh God. Yes, and so you all meet here in this tavern, and after a little while you sort of looking each other up and down. Do any of you try to engage with anyone else? Like you
Absolutely.
are like with each other? Yeah.
I'm cooking up something mighty fine here. Any of you want to have the first taste?
I'll happily have a taste.
Oh, most excellent, my friend.
And he scoops out a portion of the mixture with his hand and offers it to you. And it's like dripping down onto the floor. It's mostly liquid, but there's some grinds, we could call them.
What do you call this?
What do I call this? Oh, that's a very interesting question. Sort of reflects back upon the audience, the consumer, as a sort of mirror into one's soul. I think, I can imagine from different perspectives, people would call it different things depending on how they feel at the moment of ingestion. Maybe you should give it a try and see what name springs to mind for you.
I shrug my shoulders and take a sip.
I'll
There
also
you go.
have some.
Slurp up.
It is surprisingly chunky.
Surprising. Can't you see the fucking gravel in there?
I spit out some gravel and I said, I think I'll call this Grail. Gravel ale.
Great.
This could be.
It's not the worst I've had.
There is a joke about Holy Grail here, but I can't find it.
Yeah. I was
Are any of
thinking
you a
it for while.
conduit? I'm looking to get this blessed, and I'll have Holy Grail then.
There you go.
When this is all done, the Bonesaw orates to Ild. You there, still-covered child?
Yes.
What are you doing here? Where are your parents?
Oh my God.
I look confusedly between the Bonesaw and Peanut Head, and I say, wait, who are you to talk? Where are your parents? And also, I'm not a child.
He's old enough to drink.
You
The
must be
Bonesaw is a parent. The Bonesaw has many other blades and daggers of sorts all around Antrums.
That's terrifying to think of.
The Bonesaw was under the impression that this was an adult establishment.
I am an adult, as far as you know, and I am one.
Somehow the sword looks you up and down and gives you a confused look before going back to its meal.
We're just a bit, vertically challenged.
Speaking of, and I look at ahead, how's the weather up there, mate?
It's doing, a little rainy, a little chill. It's nice though. Kind of a nice feel. Ild is also an adult boat, so come on now. I'll buy him some extra drinks. Actually, Ild, what's your record?
Because he can't buy them on his own because he's a child.
No, because I'm doing what's called a kindness.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah, what's that?
Ild, what's your record for drinking right now?
My record for drinking.
Yeah.
Huh.
And I'll look at Basil and just put 4 fingers up. Because we could try getting a baseline.
Well, I'm not sure. Well, to be quite frank, most of my drinks don't have that much alcohol in them because I usually burn it off before drinking.
Oh no. The serving I just gave you is 320% alcohol.
Is it ever clear?
Well, I guess he's prepped. I guess he's prepped for surgery now.
I can disinfect a wound. I love it.
It will completely disinfect your gut.
Yeah, his entire gut biome is just gone.
With all those nasty bugs in you.
It's a cleansing, a detox.
I look at them all and I go, really? And I burp a little and I ignite the burp with my finger with a small fire.
Ild full of alcohol is just a Molotov cocktail.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm basically a dragon now.
At that, Basil will actually come out from the kitchen and look you all over and greet you all. And he brings out some more drinks. He looks a little flustered. He's like this middle-aged, balding, sort of cheerful and lively man, but he looks somewhat out of place. He has a big scar on his face. Surely it wasn't caused by a kitchen accident. And he'll go like one by one and say, "Oh, thank you all for coming. Yes, the mole always makes your own drinks. Did you? I have some rare gems in the back if you'd like to add those in."
I probably have them already. I got a lot of gems already. No thanks, Basil.
Oh, okay, that's a little rude, but all right.
Wait. Unless, do you have any peridot?
Yes, of course I do.
Oh yeah, I'll have a couple of those. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yes, I'll be right back and bring that out for you. And Ild, I almost didn't see you there. And he,
thank you very much.
He snaps and he's like, "Oh no, there's no one else working. My gosh, where is that other fellow?" He brings out a taller stool for you to sit on.
Oh wow, there's people at the bar. Holy shit, I didn't see you. I can finally look over the bar now. So.
Oh. And then he goes to the Bonesaw. "Oh, the Bonesaw, yourself. I'm sorry, the pronouns for a sword are quite complicated and confusing. Sorry."
The Bonesaw's pronouns are z.
Yes, the Bonesaw's self. Yes. How are you? And Peanut Head, of course. Dear, how are you?
Peanut Head barely even acknowledges him and doesn't say a word. The Bonesaw, on the other hand, has many words. The Bonesaw saw your abstract, saw your abstract of title for the timeshare. The Bonesaw is very interested.
Ah, yes, the timeshare. It's coastal property, and you can invest if you'd like. He looks around and he's like, "I have a lot of money invested here in the tavern. However, I'm looking at other ways of making some coin. So yes, we can talk later. But you will be the first one to be interested."
Oh no.
He moves over to Bind, and he claps you on the shoulder and gives you a firm handshake. "How are you, my good chap?"
Well, it is good to see you, my old friend. Why did you bring us here?
"Oh, yes, I'll get that in a minute. First, I must exchange pleasantries. Baird, you tall man. I think you and Ild might make a great pair if Ild sort of just gets on your shoulders. You'll be some giant monster."
I'll raise my glass to him. A big old two-headed monster.
A two-headed monster?
One aflame and one less aflame.
Less aflame, I like it. Ooh, imagine one of those sat out front. We might get a nicer crowd in here. Ooh, Right, so anyway, about why you're here today. I'm not sure what my old pal wants, but he seems pretty adamant about needing capable people for the job. That's where you come in. And he explains about the agent called Alec, and he leans in closer, and he says, "When he asks, 'How is this fine evening treating you?' you have to reply with, 'Like the delicate music of a harp.'"
The delicate music of a harp.
Music of a harp.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all I have.
You
Don't worry,
know
Basil.
about the job.
No, nothing at all. Must be quite secret.
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry, Basil. We got it.
And I start, I pick up the cauldron and I start just glugging it all down.
The mole, we do have some gravel outside if you wanted to eat that as well.
I slam the cauldron onto the bar counter.
You think I'm just gonna slurp up the crap that's on the ground outside?
No, Yes? No. Really, I don't understand your diet, the mole.
Who the
Sorry.
heck do you think I am?
I think you're the mole.
Damn right, I'm the mole.
And I fall off the stool.
Oh. Basil leaves to go get your gems and other drinks that you've just ordered, and goes back into the kitchen. And you can interact with any of these people in this inn. Let me tell you about them. So we'll go through some RP vignettes here. So I will point out, over here by the stairs, you hear some male voice grunting as he's seemingly trying to lift something, and you hear, "Oh no, 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 no!" And then, "Oh, come on!" Over here, you see a high elf who is shuffling a deck of cards and looking out at the rest of the folks in the tavern. Over here, you see a woman sobbing and drinking what appears to be like a very strong drink, and she's cursing the gods for her misfortunes. Over here, you see a Polder, sort of searching around, looking around under the tables, looking around, trying on her tiptoes, looking around the tavern.
All right. So when the camera starts panning across the whole tavern like that, you see the Bonesaw's meal is completely untouched. But then when it's done showing off all the other characters, and then it cuts to the bar, you see the meal is completely finished.
Oh, nice little Easter egg. Yeah, I like that.
The mole pops a ruby gem, which seems to clear up his inebriation from drinking a cauldron full of 320% alcohol.
The Bonesaw's parental instincts kicks in and follows Ild.
Oh my god. We'll start with Ild and the Bonesaw.
Ild's eye is immediately caught by another Polder in here. So he walks over and kind of tries to nonchalantly lean on like the table while holding his palm face up and like igniting a small fire in the hand and say, "Well, hello, fancy meeting another Polder here."
Yeah, she's looking around under the tables and stuff, and she looks at you and says, "Oh, hello. I didn't notice you. Sorry, I'm quite busy. Are you It's nice to see you. And who's your friend?"
I noticed the Bonesaw and Peter had followed me over, and I go, apparently my chaperone.
Who is this person? Are they your classmates?
Classmate? Do I know you, Ild? My name's Melody.
Well, he don't mind him. Anyway, so what are you up to? Could I maybe buy a drink, perhaps?
Oh, well, I don't think maybe if you could help me look for my cat.
Wait, you have a cat?
Yes.
Screw the drink. Where's the cat?
Do you? She's confused if you want to eat the cat or if you're more interested in the cat than her. And she says, "Oh, yes, he's a pesky little thing. His name's Salmon, and apparently he's decided now is the perfect time to hunt for mice. And he's just run off. I don't know where he is."
Oh, does he really like salmon?
No,
Did you call him salmon?
No, he hates it. He's more of a tuna lad.
That okay, well,
It's a bit of a misnomer. Yes, it's a little bit. Could you help me find him?
yes, of course. I love cats. Also, I'm a hero, so it's my job to help you find your cat. And I start searching under the tables and like in the corners of the room to see if I see any traces of either mice or the cat.
When she mentions the cats hunting mice, the Bonesaw internally says, "Cats are inefficient at pest control. Terriers are a much more superior form of mice hunting."
Yeah, so Ild, if you want to look for this this cat, if you want to search for Salmon, you can make either an agility test or an intuition test. The party is about to make some skill tests. Like in other TTRPGs, the players will make a roll and have various states of success or failure, depending on the difficulty of the test. When heroes make a power roll, they roll 2 10-sided dice, or d10s, adding a characteristic bonus, one of either might, agility, reason, intuition, or presence, and a skill bonus. Unlike typical D20 fantasy games where a skill is tied directly to a characteristic, the heroes can use any skill with any characteristic, within reason. For example, the Fury could use their might with the intimidation skill to show an NPC who's boss, or a Troubadour could use their presence when using the conceal object skill to distract an NPC with their words and get their eyes off the fancy jewel they're stealing. When the hero makes the roll, the director determines the difficulty and the end result, determined by the 3 tiers of a power roll. On an 11 or lower is tier 1, 12 to 16 is tier 2, and 17 plus is a tier 3. If the hero rolls a tier 1, they'll most likely fail the roll and could suffer a consequence. If they roll a tier 3, they could succeed with a reward.
Ooh, interesting.
Agility would be to try to catch the cat, intuition would be to attract it with food.
Right. I do have the monster skill. Could that encompass a cat?
It would be more in line with to handle animals, I think it is.
Yeah, but I don't have that skill though.
Yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna chase the cat. I do have gymnastics, so I'm basically gonna parkour all over the place here.
Sure, absolutely. I want to see it.
So I imagine I see the cat, and instead of trying to lure it towards me, I just try to kind of sneak up on it, and once it notices me, I'm just gonna sprint after it and try to dive after it and catch it.
Nice, yeah. Go ahead. Agility with gymnastics.
I am skilled.
May I assist?
You can try, yes. So if you want to assist, you would roll another test, and if you don't do so hot, if you get a tier 1, I think it's a Bane on there.
And I'll need to get a tier 3 in order to give him a double edge, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So might as well risk it. Yeah. So I will. Let's say the cat is behind, or wait. You said it was behind, underneath the table, right? Or what?
I'm not sure. Ild said he spotted it, but yeah, sure. Where is it? Where's Salmon?
Maybe it's behind some large crates, so I can use the lift skill to lift them to give Ild a clearer path.
Sure. Let's hope it works out. Incredible. Yes.
So close to tier 3.
Mm.
Oh well.
But that is 1 edge, so it's still Ild's test is a 15. That still remains a tier 2 result. But It looks cool. Yeah, you are able to get Salmon. He's this beautiful black cat with these glowing yellow eyes, and she thanks you. Oh, thank you so much. And yeah, sure. You share a drink with her, and then she leaves.
I insist on holding the cat and petting it while we have the drink, and she will soon realize that I'm more interested in the cat than her.
Oh, all right. Well, it was very nice meeting you. Say goodbye, Salmon. And Salmon licks your face, and then they depart from the tavern.
It was nice meeting you, I say to the cat.
and she it's like a moment where she like perks up, like he's talking. They're always more interested in the cat. Next, we will move to Bind. Bind and Nud.
Do you need some help there?
Yeah, you see near the back of the bar, a waiter struggles as he tries to take a full keg of ale up the stairs. It's just now tumbled down the steps. And he, hands on his hips, he's wipes some sweat from his brow, and he looks at you and he says, "Oh, yeah, of course, if you wouldn't mind. I've tried to get this keg up here about 1,000 times, but it's just not budging. It's too heavy."
Yes.
And you see that he's his commoner rags are sort of very baggy on this rather slender man.
Yeah, I'll just no trouble, and I'll just bend down and pick it up, and I'll use the lift skill.
Yeah, that would be a might test.
Yeah.
Yes, so you use the lift skill. You lift up the keg. What is this? Yeah. Ooh, yeah, medium. Yeah, you lift up the keg and you bring it out to the kitchen, and Nud thanks you profusely, and he's like, "Oh, there's the last thing I was supposed to do tonight. Well, thank you, good sir."
You're very welcome.
He leaves the tavern. The mole, what are you doing? You are going up to this sobbing customer. This should end well.
I turn my attention back to this sobbing customer, and I like furrow my brow, and I look across the table to the south to this guy in his hat, and I put my hand on the stool next to me, and I'm like, can I take this?
Oh, you're talking to Singing Sammy over here.
Yeah. Hey, Sammy, can I take this?
Take what?
This fucking stool.
Yeah. Yes, sure. And he looks you up and down, and he's strumming on an instrument.
Who's shitting your grail?
He ignores you.
I sit down on the stool and I look at Sammy, completely ignoring the sobbing woman.
Oh no, we're doing this.
No, I'm serious. What's up with you? You're always chipper and nice and cordial, but right now you seem like a real Rick.
It's just the job, I suppose. The mole.
Your job, huh? You're lucky to have a job.
I suppose, with wonderful folks like you always contributing to the
To the what? Huh?
To the fund, I suppose. And he kicks forward his mug, and there's like a couple of copper pieces in there, and he's kind of leans over to you, like gives you a look like, pay out.
Oh, well, okay, if you're begging for money, then.
And I pluck one of the small gemstones out of the orbit of my head, and I drop it in the mug. This gemstone might be worth more than he's ever seen in his entire life.
He kind of looks around at some of the other patrons in the tavern that are close by, and he's kind of rights himself, sits up straight, and then brings the mug closer to him, and then nods. Thank you. I shall write a ballad in your honor. And he begins writing something down on a piece of parchment.
Hang on a sec. What are you going to put in that ballad, huh?
That you are a very fine and generous mole.
How dare you? Think I'm fine? I'm rugged.
Yes. And maybe you should, when I'm done with it, maybe proofread it, I suppose, and make adjustments.
How dare you? I can't read.
Yes. Then I shall.
Name track to the logic puzzle, Cameron.
I shall sing it to you in private so that no one else may hear, and then you can tell me what you think of it.
I'm not really a fan of songs, to be honest.
All right, then maybe this is sort of just a moot point. There's a sobbing customer behind you, the mole. Were you going to speak with her?
What? And I look around. Oh, yeah. And then I start dragging the stool loudly to be next to her. Yeah.
What are you crying about?
She wipes the snot from her nose, straightens her glasses, and looks at you, her red in the face, tears streaming down her cheeks, and she says, "Oh, I'm sorry. Was I bothering you? I'm always a bother. Yes, always bothering me."
Oh, hey now, hey! You never apologize for expressing emotion via water from your eyes. You got that?
All right. I just had a very rough time of it. Thank you for being there. And she puts her her hand on your shoulder for just like a second, and then it takes it off and then blows her nose into her handkerchief, and then does it again like thank you. And she has not sanitized her hands, obviously.
Yeah, and when she touches his arm, she notices immediately that he has just the most standard amount of musculature that you've ever seen.
She kind of like cocks her head like I don't think that she would actually notice that, but yes. it paints a a tapestry here, and she says, my partner, my former partner ran away with another woman. She starts sobbing again. And I just can't help but blame myself. My gosh.
He ran away with another woman?
She did. She did.
What? Oh my goodness. That's horrible. God. You know, if I was in your position, I'd want to put them in a hole.
Oh, I do. I would love them. I would love nothing more for them to be in a little deep, dark hole without any chance of survival.
Well, that's a bit dark.
Oh, okay. It's sort of.
I was thinking like a temporary measure of, confinement in a hole. Way down in the hole,
Yes. It's very temporary. I'm sorry.
Jeez, lady, you need to figure some stuff out. That's like your first thought was murder?
No, I never. No, not murder.
Oh my goodness!
Per se.
And I get off the stool.
You just wanted to kill them.
No.
Yeah.
No. Of course, there I go, buggering it all up again. I'm making a mess of things. I always make a mess of things, the mole. I always make a mess of things.
In your bloody murder?
Well, I didn't want to do a murder, really. I'm sorry, the mole. Just let me drink in peace. Oh.
Oh, well, drinking ain't gonna solve any of your problems. You need some, what do they call it in the civilized world? Some kind of therapy. Yeah, therapy. Yeah. I could do that, I think.
She wipes her snot from her face. Well, what did the therapist tell me? And the mole, you can try to make an intuition test to empathize with her, or a presence test to lift her spirits.
Let's go with a presence test, because I feel like the mole is particularly suited for this, with his presence of -1.
Oh, fuck.
You're
All right.
just gonna tell her it's all in your head.
Oh, yep, that sounds about right.
Jeez. I fucking
Oh,
krill. I
no.
want to get with this. Just gaslighting them. Oh, no.
Good.
I get back on the stool and I say, "Well, you're in good hands. I actually studied with the best at Better Belch, you know." And I burp in her face.
Oh my god. What a gentleman.
You see, the thing is, the fact that you had a homicidal tendency is reason enough for you to turn yourself into the authorities, I think.
Oh my fuck! I mean, I invited them all. I should have known this was gonna happen. I should have known.
I mean, it's either that or to clear out the blockage in your soul, Dome, you gotta follow through with the urge.
So I should. I'm sorry. Thank you for caring, but I'm going to leave.
I wish you all the best in your journey. And I smile and wave, feeling completely satisfied that I resolved the situation.
Of course you did.
Man, she was crazy.
So, Baird, you go over to this table. It's a table close to the hearth, and a high elf is inviting customers to play a friendly card game.
Ooh.
They introduce themselves as the Taste of Farewell in Spring Rain. And they are shuffling a deck of cards and look at you and say, "Would you care for a game?"
Sure, I can lose some coin.
I like the sound of that. And the high elves have this glamour to them, where whenever you are looking at them, they project an aura of whatever you would find the most attractive or pleasant. And so what does this high elf look like to Baird?
Probably sharp features with kind of an air of intelligence, kind of lurking beneath a smile. Kind of he seems to be good at math, but he also is charming.
Nice, yeah. Seems to be good at math, and that's the person you want to play cards against, of course. And so, yeah, they challenge you to a hand of generic cards, and you have the option to either attempt an agility test, or to cheat in the game, or a reason test to count the cards.
I'll do a reason.
All right.
Reason, and I'll use my alertness to pay special attention to his hands and the number of cards available.
All right.
So +2 to this. Oh, T2.
All right, yeah, T2. That's a tier 2 result. So, you lose a few rounds, but you're able to win in the end. So you start losing a little bit, but then you sort of catch up, and a taste of farewell in Spring Rain bids you adieu and says, yes, maybe this tavern is a little tapped for this evening. But thank you very much.
Anytime. You can always come back and play Gwent. I'm way better at that.
Maybe another time. And leaves the tavern.
We haven't rolled higher than a 15 all session.
I love it. And yeah, you're left with another group of folks. But at this point, you reconvene at the bar.
Yo, guys, I just learned about this game called Gwent. It's really fun.
I don't think we have the rights for that.
The Bonesaw prefers Connect 4.
Oh my god.
Truly a tactician's game.
You all see a burly man wearing a light armor enter the tavern. And he looks around as if making sure he's not being followed, and then approaches your group.
Don't worry, guys, I got this.
Oh god. The man seems distrustful, examining you intently.
I question the burliness, given that this guy looks more average than the mole's physique.
Lol.
I might have chosen the wrong art for this.
And I also like how you say that this guy looks like he's not trusting people, and then we're all swarming him.
Yeah. He backs away. He says, "Stay back." Excuse. Hello. You all seem very friendly. He's looking around again.
You like
in the
harp
tavern.
music?
Do I? What?
Shut up.
I give you like a little tap on the face. Just stop it.
Tap on the face. I seem to be quite lost. Can you help me? Is this a fine evening? How is this fine evening treating you?
The Bonesaw's ears perk up when it hears that and says, like the exquisite tones of a harmonicum.
No, that's not
What?
it. That's not it. No,
What?
no, stop.
What?
No. Do you like harp music?
Like the delicate music of a harpy.
I'll roll up. I'll roll my eyes and walk up to him and kind of lean my head forward, like the delicate music of a harp.
He laughs and he draws his blade and backs up.
Interesting.
And he backs up and he pretends as if you all just attacked him, and he shouts, "What are you doing?" And all of the rest of the people in the tavern, save for Basil and the two dwarves back there, they all draw blades. You could say, they draw steel.
Bar fight!
When the heroes get into trouble and negotiation isn't an option, it's time to draw steel. To start, the heroes will roll for initiative. This determines who goes first. If the heroes roll a 6 or higher, they get to choose who goes first. Anything lower, and the monsters go first. Initiative then alternates, with one side taking a turn, then the other side, and so on, until everyone has acted. There isn't a set order either. The heroes can, and should, strategize their moves in order to make the most of their turns. On any creature's turn, you'll have a main action, a maneuver, a move action, and a triggered action. Your main action is typically when you deal the most damage or add the most status effects on your enemies. Your maneuver is typically when you move creatures around or heal yourself. There are a bunch of generic maneuvers and then several awarded by your class. Your move action is just how far you can move around the battle map. And your triggered action is an ability you can use off of your turn that aids your allies' abilities or hinders your enemies. When using an ability similar to skill tests, the heroes will make a power roll to determine the outcome. Unlike skill tests that have failure as an option, however, combat abilities never fail. That's right, you can't miss in Draw Steel. A Tier 1 result will be less effective than a Tier 3 result, but you're always making progress. Heroes also gain heroic resources that act differently for each class. Your heroic resource is something you spend on cool abilities during combat. The longer the fight rages on, the more powerful you become. For example, the Bonesaw is a Fury and rolls at the start of their turn for Ferocity. They can then spend this Ferocity on abilities like To the Uttermost End, an ability that costs them 3 Ferocity and deals more damage than their signature ability that doesn't cost any Ferocity. You gain your heroic resource in different ways based on your class. For some, you roll for it at the start of your turn. For others, you just get a certain amount. But for all classes, other events in the battle let you gain your resource off of your turn. Now that you have the basics, I'll return you to the battle.
Yeah.
Nice.
There you go.
So, the heroes will go first.
I can get a judgment off straight away.
Do it, because then I can get marks off after.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't need to go first.
Okay. So I'm gonna judge this boy. Judge on you. Judge on your family. And and I'm going to teleport towards him because why not?
Your life choices.
Ooh.
His hair, whack. His gear, whack. His foot stance, whack.
Me?
And,
I'm bad as fuck.
and I'm gonna, as my action, I'm gonna do Halt Miscreant. So my signature attack, and hopefully I'll get him slowed. We shall see.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay, good. All
Oh,
right, nice.
So close.
what a tease.
All right, so 8 damage. And with my trigger, what can I use? I can taunt him. I'm gonna spend some wrath to taunt him.
Ooh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. Not a fan of that.
And that is it. That's the end of my turn.
And Alec is gonna disengage one.
Hang on.
No,
on.
No,
I
bind.
can
You-
cancel
you-
the target's movement and make a melee free strike by spending another wrath, which I'll do.
What?
Yeah.
What? I have never heard of such a thing.
You've
Yeah.
been convicted.
You stay. Come on, move back. Because it's one of my free triggers as a judged. Of my judgment is that if I have a judged target and I'm adjacent to them and they try and move away from me, I can stop their movement and I get a free strike.
Even if
Oh
they
no. Oh no.
You stay.
Nice.
Oh no.
10 damage.
Yeah, he looked very, very happy, confident at the beginning of this battle, and now mere seconds later, he's looking a lot less happy. And he stays there, and I guess he'll take a bane on this. Unfortunately, he's gonna light a flaming bottle and throw it at you all.
Oh.
Yes, he rolls. Okay, so he should have had a +2 to that, so that would have been a 15. Still a tier 2, but he throws that. It's a 3 cube within 10, and he's going to throw it right directly in front of him. And he has a bane on that because he's making a. It has the ranged keyword to the ability, so that would be a tier. Oh, it would just cancel out. It would be a flat roll because he would normally have a tier a +2 to it.
Is he targeting bind?
He's targeting Baird, Bind, and the Mole in that 3
Okay.
squares.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So then you each take 6 fire damage and might less than 1. You're knocked prone.
I stand tall.
Yeah, you threw it at literally everyone that has more than 1 might.
No, that's fine. That's fine. But you all take 6 fire damage.
Let's see. I have a ward. Let me just double check what one I chose. I chose the Ward of Nature's Affliction. Whenever a creature within a number of squares equal to your reason score deals damage to you, you can use a free triggered action to slide that creature 2 squares.
Nice.
You could slide them here and then here.
Yeah, take a seat. Take a seat.
What does that look like?
As the fire cascades over me, I raise my hands and I'm just like, God, son of a goddamn, you bastard, take a seat. And I slam my foot on the ground and rocks erupt out of the, through the wood and start pushing him one way and pushing him the next. And he ends up on the stool.
Love it. Love it. That was his maneuver. He's gonna strike out against the Mole, I guess. No, wait. Oh, yeah, no. He's got to do bind. He's got to kill bind.
We can try.
Kill bind. What is TF2?
I didn't understand that joke,
Wow.
but I'm sure other people
None
will.
of y'all got that, really?
I got it.
Okay, good.
Very niche, but I got it.
Okay, so he rolls a 2 and a 3. That's all right.
We love to see it.
We actually don't. And he's going to accept that result at 6 damage against, you. Bind.
Cool. And then I'll use my trigger for my life is for yours.
How
you
dare you?
accept
Didn't
that or
you
didn't get
already
damage?
use? Didn't you already use your
I
triggered
used
action?
two free triggered actions.
How dare you be this powerful?
Yeah.
And you used my life for yours? Well, my life for mine, I suppose. And you were able to
Yeah, my life
spend
for
a
mine.
recovery?
If the target starts their turn, or if they take damage, so I can do that to self or one of my friends, and then I spend my recoveries, and then they can get that. So in this case, it was normal, but I can spend my recoveries for my friends.
He doesn't. Alec does not like where he is. And
And he already spent his move action to shift.
he did. That's the end of my turn.
Oh, well, he's not. Is he winded yet?
Yes. He's winded. He's winded. He's at less than half of his stamina, yes.
All right. I think I should do something about that.
Do it.
Oh, god damn it, a 1. Okay, whatever.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, I will just hop up onto the bar, and then do. And I have the high ground, and I'm
Arrows
flanking
with
with him with a bind, so I have a double edge.
Yeah.
He is flanked nearly every way you can get flanked. Well, not every way, but every way. Yeah, he's very flanked.
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just hit him with it's the same damage no matter what. So I'll just hit him with a devastating rush. Oh, okay. Baird, could you spin your trigger action, please, and give me some surges?
Yes, have to.
After.
There it is.
I have a question
Mm-hmm.
for the Bonesaw.
Yeah.
How do you kill Alec?
Yeah. I just grab him by the head like a claw machine and just fling him at the rack of bottles and whatnot, but behind me.
Good
Jesus,
booze.
amazing. And he dies, yeah. And the rest of these scallywags in here don't look happy. They look somehow even more angry.
Do they look like they're about to approach with homicidal intent?
Absolutely, they do.
All right. Let's see. Which one looks like the biggest threat? Drunkard, boring. Brute, boring. What's this guy's deal?
His name's Barrick. He's a Sagittarius, and
Okay. Say. All right. Say no more. Now I'll use a knockback maneuver. Okay. So as I'm charging at this person, the Bonesaw shouts to Ild, "Slit cover child, give me a hand with this."
oh no.
And I'll activate. I'll spend 1 ferocity to activate Lines of Force to increase that from push 2 to push 6. And if Ild spends 1 essence, which I don't think they have actually, so never mind.
I do have, but I am not allowed to trigger it. I found it. Yes, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You want the full deal?
Oh yes,
Yeah.
all of it.
And
Yeah,
what is
so-
this
there you
that
go.
you're doing?
Yeah, so I'm activating Lines of Force and spending 1 ferocity to add twice my might score to the push. And then Ild is using Explosive Assistance to also add their reason score to the push.
Oh no.
Twice my recent score, actually.
Oh, yeah, so twice. So that turns a push 2 into push 10. Yeah,
Oh no.
Push 10.
yeah.
Is Orden?
Oh, and
Black
Codex-
Bottom!
This is not good.
Yeah, so
For Barrick.
they'll crash into this person for
9 damage.
for 9 damage to both of them. Yeah, so I just Omni-Man him. Yeah, so I just throw him at that person behind him, And then they just let's see how many people die from this. Oh God. Oh.
All of
of
them. All 4 minions perished.
All right, let's figure out the logistics of this. So I throw the filthy Sagittarius at the first at them, causing him to just taking their torso with them, so their arms and legs fall to the floor, colliding with the guy over here, and then they both just crash through the table and are just broken bones and ribs and whatnot scattered floor. And then this guy over here saw that and has a heart attack.
Yes, 100% has a heart attack, passes out. His heart stops. You're the heart stopper.
So that was my maneuver, action, trigger. I have 2 squares of movement left. I'm gonna move. Yeah, so I'll get over here, get in the way of Terror the Brute, and end my turn.
What a turn. That was the second turn of the round.
Yeah, holy shit. And I picked the more difficult encounter version of the... I picked the encounter designed for 6 players. And now I'm like...
You should have picked the encounter designed for the Bonesaw.
Yeah, you should have put Ajax in this encounter.
100%. 100%. Terror the Brute runs up to you, the Bonesaw, cracking her knuckles as she runs at you. And rolls incredibly poorly because, of course, why not? Why not? That's going to be 6 damage. And the mole, you do have a trigger here, skin like walls, if you would like to spend 1 essence to do so.
Save it.
All right.
Yeah.
I gain 1 ferocity from taking damage, and then so she just runs up to me, punches me, and like I don't even move an inch. I'm just standing there, just staring at her fist.
And then she tries to push you away. She's gonna try. Here we go. There we go. Double 10s.
Nice.
Double 10s. Double 10s on the thing that I can't crit on, unfortunately.
I have stability 1.
Pushes you away and into that table as it slams against the wall there.
Peanut Head cracks her neck, and the Bonesaw cracks its knuckles.
There. Your turn, heroes.
All right, so we start getting marks up.
Sorry, just quickly, I need to move my judgment. I forgot to do that before.
Yeah.
Who are you attacking? Who's
I'm
going?
just gonna move to Terra just to get rid of her.
Yeah, let's have a double
Alright,
on
cool.
on her.
Cool.
Let's mark this, and we shall maneuver over here.
Maneuver board.
Maneuver board. I'll have 2 focus. Oh, so sad. I shall use pain for pain instead then.
Seems like a fair trade.
And I have the edge from the good old.
Oh,
there.
Nice. Nice.
Lovely. Good old T2. And that is it.
Trick crossbow sounds fun. Yeah. Darren is going to aim his crossbow at the Bonesaw. As the Bonesaw just cleaved through all of his friends, he's going to try and kill you. And again, he's going to roll fairly poorly. That's kind of just the thread, the theme here with these enemies. They like to roll low.
No,
Has
that-
anybody
but they still-
rolled a tier 3 at all? Has anybody, including us?
I'm not sure.
Bind did for the free strike. Okay.
Mm. All right.
That's the only 17 plus we've gotten all night.
Another 8 damage to you, the Bonesaw.
So I'm winded, so I gain 1d3 ferocity. There we go.
There it is. There it is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Incredible. He is going to stay at range, I think. He'll stay back there.
Molly, you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll show you what a real elementalist is made of. Okay, here we go. It's mole time.
Oh no.
So the mole, seeing the carnage unfold, slowly turns his gaze towards the troubadour. Is he one of the members drawing steel?
Absolutely, he is. Yeah.
You fucker.
I kick the ground again, and a explosion of stone erupts through the floorboards and propels me towards the troubadour fellow. What was his name?
Singing Sammy.
Singing Sammy. And so, because I was damaged earlier in the round, my orc ancestry ability, Bloodfire Rush, has kicked in, increasing my movement speed by 2. So, I'm going to get all the way over here and onto the table. And I'm basically launching through the air, and then fragments of stone begin to, like, almost magnetically be pulled onto my fist, creating this massive meteoric fist, which I'm going to punch him in the mouth with, as my main action, a meteoric introduction. You give your enemy a gentle tap like an asteroid impact. I'm gonna fuck him up. There we go.
Booyah.
You suck.
Oh, yeah, he
He's a
does.
step, okay.
So, the fist to jaw to wall equals explosion.
Yep.
And I pick the ruby up out of the cup that I gave him earlier.
You don't fucking deserve that. You suck. Who else wants some of the mole?
The rest of them are ready to fight. They're like, you killed Sammy.
Oh, is that Burgess? You prick.
That was Burgess, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I am going to use practical magic as my maneuver to just deal a little bit of damage to him. I get to choose to deal 2 damage of one of many types. Let's give him a little taste of fire, a little preamble to perhaps our Fire Elementalist coming soon.
Don't get my furs on fire.
Little scorcher, little roast, little trickle of flames on your balls. Some more where that came from.
I sit down in Singing Sammy's seat.
Oh
and
my
I end my turn.
His corpse is still there, man.
I kick it out of the way. I'm civilized.
Burgess is going to go. Him and all of his minions get to go. All 3 that are left.
Sorry, Basil is going to be a little bit less business lately.
And he too is going to crack his knuckles and charge at you, jumping into the air and then cracking you one across the face. For 12 damage, hopefully. Yes.
Oh my
God.
There
Wow.
it is. There it is.
Now would
12.
be a good time to use your trigger.
Well, would it?
Yeah, because that's likely gonna be the most damage in one instance for the rest of this round.
Possibly for the rest of the session.
Yeah, given how we're all rolling.
Yeah, I will use skin like castle walls. You make yourself or an ally covered in protective stone.
Oh my god. It costs you
And
1
so-
essence.
Yeah, I recycle the stone I used in my asteroid impact against Singing Sammy's head to form a shield
That's
for
dope.
me.
That's dope.
And I believe you can spend 1 essence to reduce the potency, so you can not be grabbed.
I could do that. I actually already have a might of 2, so it's unnecessary.
I thought the mole was average.
Yeah, he doesn't have any aesthetic muscle, really.
Okay,
But
gotcha.
if you test his strength, he's got the power of the fucking stone.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's
Yeah,
and he is like, the equivalent of a magically like roided out guy. He's juicing, but on Earth magic.
He's juicing on Earth magic.
Yeah. Oh yes, and it has actually triggered my ward, so I get to slide him.
No.
Yeah.
Get away from me, you prick. You suck.
Oh, and slide him into his own minion.
Oh yes, let's do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my
He's
god.
dead? Seriously?
Oh my god.
These guys only have 1 they only have 1 stamina.
Oh, I kind of feel bad.
Oh, I kind of feel bad.
Just kinda, not all the way.
So, he's going to grab you. This might backfire, but he's gonna try. Okay, good. The target is grabbed. You grabbed.
Hey, man, we don't like that kind of behavior at the bars.
Yeah, he just grabs onto your. He punches you, and then with the other hand, he grabs onto your arm, like you're not going anywhere.
Oh, you want to grab the mole? Then you're going in the hole. But on my next turn,
These other two are going to kill you.
They can fucking try.
They're both going to strike out at you and deal minimum damage. 2
Okay.
damage to you.
And I use my ward of nature's affection to slam them into each other.
I can't believe it. I can't believe I've done this. What does that look like, the mole?
So as they smack me on my back, we see it. They hit one of the scarred lashes, where in his time of slavery under the dwarves, he had been repeatedly lashed, and his somewhat jovial demeanor, his like playfulness when interacting with the drunkard, completely fades, and he just looks over his shoulder, and you see not just the madness, but the fury in his eyes, and his grin becomes quite menacing, and just these powerful roots swell up out of the floorboards, once again devaluing the property and defacing it, probably causing a lot more trouble than Basil intended here, or was expecting. And they just like grab around these guys' throats and slam them into each other.
Nice.
So
Basil's
I was able to slide one of them, but I think I get to slide the next one as well.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Oh, dang. Where do you want him?
Yeah. Into me. I want to headbutt him.
Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that'll be 2 damage to him, or to both of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Oh.
You headbutt him.
Why aren't you dead yet? You suck.
You suck. He keeps going around and just saying, you suck to everyone. Ild, it's your turn.
I'm gonna climb up onto
I
the
just
bar
watched
here,
Okay.
and we're gonna do a bit of vicious fire.
No, don't do that.
Oh no!
Oh, a 1 and a 3. I
Come
like
on.
that. I like that. But you still do damage.
Yeah,
And push 2.
I pushed 2.
Which breaks the grab.
Oh yeah,
No, and he doesn't have any stability to offset that.
yeah. If I push him over here, will I push him into the table and do a bit of damage?
I'll say 1 damage, yeah.
All right, but we're gonna do a bit of practical magic though. Let's see. Do we go with? We gamble and do a push.
Oh, no.
I could just flick a bit of flame onto him, but that'll potentially do less damage. Do I not get an edge for high ground on this? Oh
Oh,
no, because
no, because-
he's on top of the table now, so he's
Yeah.
equal
Yeah,
heights.
equal heights now, yeah. So now you are using practical magic to then push him, right? The same thing that the mole
Yes.
used. Yeah, awesome.
And after that, I climb down on the back behind the bar, and I think I'm basically hidden back here because I'm
yeah.
so short. Well,
Yeah,
at least
you're-
I'm gonna
you're-
see cover behind here at least,
Okay.
and that's my turn.
Round 2. Fight.
All right. Well,
Does anyone need
Okay.
healing?
not yet, because I'm gonna use to the uttermost end and dump as much rage as I can to get those d6s.
Okay, cool.
But
Then
okay,
you don't need healing.
yeah.
Need
So
Well then,
Alright,
Mole,
alright.
if you want to go after the Bonesaw, I can
Yeah.
heal you at the start of your turn.
Perfect.
okay. So this is gonna be the stupidest turn I have ever taken in this entire game.
Oh, God.
Okay.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
You've taken
I
some.
find that hard to believe. Expressly against Cameron's wishes, you have set a theme of heavy machinery.
Could you not use anthems for this one?
Yeah,
Alright,
absolutely.
I've not put an anthem in.
What about miscellaneous power tools?
Renee.
I think it's a weed whacker. That's not
Yeah. Okay, so
Just heavy enough.
sorry.
Heavy enough.
all right, Bind. Just go with this, okay? Watch it.
Okay.
Just go with this. That's a great way to start your turn. Just go.
Alright, guys,
just trust me. Trust me.
Yeah,
As she comes charging at you with a 8 foot long sword. Oh, just go with me. You just met the Bonesaw.
Okay, so I'm gonna move 4 squares. I'm gonna use the knockback maneuver on Bind.
What the fuck?
And wait. And then I'm gonna use Lines of Force to change a target to myself, to knock myself back.
Is this legal?
Yes.
Is that legal?
I
Not
Or
for a
epic.
Jedi.
Lines of Force. Target self-formed creature. Effect. You can select a new target of the same size or smaller within distance of the force movement. You can turn the force movement to push instead. You can become the source of the force movement and decide where the new target's destination is. So the target is a self or one creature. So I think this is legal, but I should have an edge on this. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay, so that is a with my might, it's a 15. So tier 2, that would be push 2, plus 2 from my growing rage. So that's push 4. I'll spend 1 ferocity to make that push 8, and change the target to myself. So I push myself.
Using which ability are you using to
Lines
switch
of
it?
Force.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So-
I turn so I turn myself into target. I run up behind or I run up in front of Bind. It looks like I'm about to just drop kick him, but instead I just instead push off of him so hard that I pushed myself 8 squares, or well, technically 7 because it's stability. And then with the remainder of my movement, I'll go over here and hit Burgess with to the uttermost end.
And you have high ground because you're on the table, so you have an edge on this.
Mm-hmm. And hopefully this will win him because then I'll gain some temp stamina because of the Executioner's Blade.
Oh yeah, that'll
my God.
fuck. Get out of here. 4 damage. Yeah, he's close to dead at this point. He's very confident, and then he sees the Bonesaw run at their own ally, launch themselves off of their ally, fly towards them, and then strike out at them with this magic talking sword, presumably. And you lob like an arm off of this guy.
So the choreography of all this is as I'm flying, as I'm launching myself through the air, I tumble forward, and then as the tumble is reaching its peak, Peanut Head has the Bonesaw in a heavy downward slash motion, and it goes into slow motion, and you see saw blade teeth circling around the Bonesaw's blade.
Oh my god!
The anime theme starts playing.
And Cameron, just turn this next into super slow mo.
Will do.
Right through his neck.
There it is.
And then now you have so Ild and the mole both gave you temporary stamina. Is that correct? What
No,
happened?
I used the Executioner's Blade since I winded him.
Oh no!
The first time I wind a creature in an encounter, I gain 10 temporary stamina.
Oh my god!
Nice.
And since he's winded, and I also deal 1 extra psychic damage to all winded creatures with the Bonesaw.
Jesus Christ! All right.
All right, then that's my turn. That is stupider than me ping ponging Ajax into myself for
Yeah.
135 damage during our last encounter with him.
Really. We're going to take a break for a moment to run a very different sort of ad segment. None of these are paid promotions. These are all just great online tools for your Draw Steel game. I want more folks to play Draw Steel, and these are the people making it easier to do so. All links will be in the description. First, we have the Dice Society podcast. Kayolente hosts the Dice Society podcast and instructional videos here on YouTube. He has an amazing interview with lead designer James Introcaso, as well as a video on how to introduce Draw Steel to your friends. He also wrote this adventure you're watching right now. Next, we have John Denor of Goblin Points and Stall. John hosts the Goblin Points podcast here on YouTube, which includes news of the game, interviews with creators in the Draw Steel space, as well as folks from MCDM. He also created Stall, an all-purpose digital tool for directors and players to make character sheets, monster stat blocks, and manage negotiations and montage tests. Forged Steel is an excellent character builder and rules compendium that's super helpful for players, directors, and third-party creators. You can build encounters and modify the Fog of War in the battle map while in a session. The Codex is the official virtual tabletop of Draw Steel, being developed by the amazing folks at DM Hub. It's the VTT we used for this one-shot. Obviously, it's still in development, but if you want to watch the software's progression, you can swing by the DM Hub Discord server. James Vex, who plays Bind in this video, also has some great tutorials on his YouTube channel for how to get started with the Codex. While the Codex is the official VTT for Draw Steel, others in the community have been hard at work implementing the rule set for other virtual tabletops. Robin Baggett's Fantasy Grounds module is excellent. I played almost exclusively using Fantasy Grounds for years, and their rule set ticks all the boxes for what both directors and players need to play the game. Ambi Navy's Foundry VTT module is another great option. There's a lengthy thread in the MCDM Discord server that is full of folks adding to the module daily. But if you play your TTRPGs in person and you want some custom Draw Steel dice, look no further than Aaron Hall's Dice. He does such a great job printing 20-sided D10s and 6-sided D3s. I have my own set and they're beautiful. Each step in the process is done by Aaron himself, including modeling, 3D printing, molding, and resin pouring. You can message Aaron on BlueSky if you're interested. I should also mention the many community projects we've seen crop up in the last few months. These are alternate rules and extra classes that really add flavor to your game. They include the Vampire class by Triglov Games, Ratcatcher Magazine, an assortment of fantastic articles by Tidal Wave Games, Raiders of Ivy Watch, an expansive adventure by Lookout Behind You Studios, The Vessel, a warlock-like class from Chaotic Gudra, Blacksmith's Guild Magazine, a fanzine packed with more character options and a dungeon delve by the F-Bard, Pesto's Kobolds, a custom ancestry that reimagines the way ancestries work in the game by Pesto Publications, and Weapons of Legend, a book of incredible leveled treasures by Jeff Stevens Games. And so much more. Go to the MCDM Discord server under Homebrew Draw Steel to get so many more great tools. Alright, that's enough of the promotional stuff. On with the show.
So yeah, folks. By the time you're watching this, the game should be out. So yeah,
go fucking play
it. And you too can become a peanut head.
Derogatory.
Well, Burgess is gonna go. Burgess is not happy.
Go ahead, try and stop me.
He's gonna get up on the table to challenge you. And he's gonna punch you in the face. And he's gonna roll mid. He's gonna do 9 damage to you.
That's fine. That'll be a total of 11. That's for my weakness. But that my stick took stamina ate all of it.
Yes, it did. It did. And then his minion, Meris, will attack them all. For 2 damage.
Okay. Once more with my ward, I will use a vine
My
to...
life is yours.
Oh.
To spend one of my recoveries. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, sir.
So the more... Oh, no.
I headbutt him again.
and you crack its skull, and it explodes.
Did you learn from the last time? You fucking suck.
Yeah, you can hear yourself in 9. Mol.
Brilliant.
Well, I feel better than ever. I should headbutt people more often.
I would love to go.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh yeah, feeling good. The mole is gonna make a couple of holes.
And so I shall. And so it was written. As the mole heads towards the center of the room, he shall call upon the powers of instantaneous excavation.
An amazing ability name.
And in the beginning, the mole caused severe property damage, and he saw that it was good.
Opening up potential for investment firms to revitalize the area.
Much to the benefit of the citizens, I'm sure. Okay. The surface of the world around you opens up at your command. Choose 2 squares to open up 2 holes.
Oh no.
So, of course, Tower of the Brood. You're going in the hole. And frickin' who's this guy over here?
That trick shot bozo.
Trick shot bozo. Get in the hole.
Oh my god, it made
In
holes.
the hole.
It made holes!
It does.
And it applied a emote to her. It applied an emote to her.
It works. It works.
Good to know some of our own work.
And the other one. Oh.
Has the best ability effect descriptors of all time. The target falls into the hole.
The fewer words in if it has, the more potent it is.
Exactly.
And just admire the 3D effect of the Codex when you go over these holes. And just, that's amazing.
Everybody loves looking at my holes.
Oh my god.
Alright, so yeah. Alright, Cameron.
praying for the villain.
Combat's over.
Yes, we will call for what is called a dramatic finish. How do you, heroes, kill these other 2 baddies?
Bind is just gonna jump into the hole with his fist extended and then just like punch Tara's face into the ground.
Seeing Bind to do that, I'll simply draw my hand crossbow and shoot twice. One at each ankle across the way at Burgess.
I just grab another drink. And rest. And I climb up and rest my elbows on the top of the bar counter, and I take a sip of the drink and go, that worked out nicely.
Yeah, so the Bonesaw is still stuck inside Burgess's neck. So I just rev the Bonesaw and then it just goes down through his neck and chest and he collapses.
I seal up the leftmost hole where the bozo fell down. I just seal it up. And I look to Basil.
Hey, Basil, little buddy. You have insurance, right?
He has his head in his hands. No.
Good. That shit's a scam.
The Bonesaw, or I'm sorry, Peanut Head covered in Burst's blood walks up to the mole, and the Bonesaw says, "The mole, you son of a bitch!" And then goes in for a manly handshake with the mole.
The Bonesaw, you child of a sword.
And I return the shake.
and you see Peanut Head's incredibly muscular physique contrasting with the mole's aggressively average build.
You and I, we are so much alike.
The Bonesaw sees a future with landscaping with you.
Yes, in this city, which will live for eternity, we shall carve out our legend.
The Bonesaw foresees nothing wrong happening to the city, nor its timeshare soon. Within
Absolutely
the next
not.
35 days.
It's a sound investment.
2 weeks out of every year? Are you kidding me?
It's a steal.
Basil. What was that about, mate? Was that a setup?
Oh, almost certainly looks like it, yes. Huh. Oh, what's that on the floor there? And he's pointing at,
I walk up to Basil and where he's standing, I jam the Bonesaw into the wall behind him. There's inches away from his neck.
Oh, my goodness.
You better start talking.
I don't say anything. What? One of them dropped a note over there.
I'll go pick up the note.
Yeah, it says, I asked Basil to assemble capable people for some fake courser business. Meet them at the Red Boar and get rid of any do-gooders that might get in the boss's way. And it's signed M.
Do you know anyone called M?
M.
It wasn't me. It wasn't. I swear, guys.
He thinks for a second. Oh, M is a Markovich. He was an old colleague of mine, but this does not bode well. I wonder what the intentions of the coursers is currently.
Well, it looks like, Basil, if you read between the lines, they wanted to kill us.
Yes, of course, that was sort of apparent, the mole.
Apparent? What? I don't see what genealogy has to do with this.
It was obvious, the mole. Clearly they were
Well,
trying
yeah,
to
that's
kill
what
him.
I'm saying.
Every time someone says the word apparent and or the actual word parent, Peanut had a good glance over at Ild.
And you all gain 1 victory for that battle.
Yay!
Ah,
This has been quite eventful, right? You have just been attacked by all these assassins, basically, and literally just as you are reading that note and you're talking with Basil, all of the black bottom guards show up. Seemingly all of them show up.
The entire town's guard.
I didn't realize it was cop night at the bar.
Captain Erin comes in. She removes her helmet. And she says, "Black gods." And by the device on her armor, you can tell that she is one of the captains of the City Watch. What in the 7 cities of hell happened here? And she's looking at all of you very suspiciously, yeah.
Oh, well, Captain, we were set upon by ruffians, and we defended ourselves.
You defended yourselves against
Yes.
this lot? Just the 5 of you?
Yes. They're capable people, and they didn't know that, much to their error. But I believe they've learned their lesson. You can question that one in the hole.
And at least one of them was a Sagittarius. They had it coming.
Is that a talking sword? She holds both of her temples with her hand, and she's like, "Oh my god." Okay. And Basil will say, "Oh no! It's true. It was a scuffle, of course, but they tried to kill them. It's the intruders, of course, not these fine folk." And Captain Erin says, "Yeah, well, we have reports that that the fights you all started the fight. That someone, this guy," and he points to Alex's body. Must have been one of these guys. This guy, maybe. He said, "No, get your hands off of me," or something to that effect. And you started this. So I think we're gonna go down to to the.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Can't you see these are self-defense holes? Isn't it
No,
obvious to everyone here?
I'll hand Aaron the note and just say this was on this one's body.
And with that, I think we will head into a negotiation with Captain Aaron.
Oh no.
While this game is about fighting monsters, the negotiation system is all about avoiding combat. Heroes can choose to open a negotiation with an NPC when they're trying to convince the NPC of something, or they're trying to get something out of the NPC. Each NPC will start with a certain level of patience and interest. The heroes want to, through talking points and skill tests, raise the interest level of the NPC while keeping their patience from dropping to 0. They do this all while figuring out the NPC's motivations, topics that will keep them interested, and avoiding their pitfalls, topics you should never bring up with them. Once the NPC's patience reaches 0, the negotiation is over, and the NPC makes an offer to the heroes based on what their interest level is. Heroes can also end a negotiation early if they feel they're in a good position with the NPC's interest.
Is negotiation going to be
yeah.
individual, isolated police in interrogation scenes?
No, it isn't. It's just going to
Man.
be as you all try to convince her, because I think all of you would be thrown in prison, or at least the Bonesaw and them all would be thrown in prison, maybe Ild, if it was just interrogation.
I'll get out.
Oh, I guess you'll just dig your way out.
Prison cannot hold me.
We shall start this negotiation. She has a certain interest level and a certain patience level, and you are trying to make arguments to her that hit on her motivations and trying to avoid her pitfalls. And in between taking turns here, you can also try to, feel her out to see what maybe one of her motivations or pitfalls might be.
I'll probably try use my read person to try and find out her motivations.
I could assist by I don't know how relevant this would be to the current situation, but the Bonesaw doesn't necessarily care. I could use all right. Hear me out. Use my presence stat with the monster's lore skill to tell a definitely not exaggerated story of how the Bonesaw and Peanut Head have felled monsters to see which ones she rolls her eyes to.
And you're trying to how would that help?
To see which ones she rolls her eyes to, which ones she ignores, which ones she's invested in, so that Bind can have a better shot at getting a read on her.
To get a better read on what motivates her? Sure. Yeah, the Bonesaw roll.
Yeah, so this will be +4 to this.
And they'll be watching closely.
Oh.
Yikes! Okay, all right. So
Tier two.
you just get 1 edge to whatever roll you're gonna make.
Just 1 edge, Bind.
Okay, so it'll be a presence test, 1 edge, and read person skill. Give me some money. Tier 3.
Ooh, nice.
I learned one of their motivations or pitfalls. I would like to learn one of their pitfalls, please.
You learn that one of her pitfalls is revelry. Erin is a focused person and has no room in her life for flattery, flirting, or other distractions.
Since I'm just bragging about the various monsters I've killed, starting with the fire giant Storia, of course.
Of course, yeah. She's rolling her eyes, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, actually, we'll talk about this. So we can give it. We've got the note, so we could use the note as evidence and try. And so she seems no nonsense, does her job, not interested in revelry. So here's a piece of evidence that kind of supports our argument. Try and use logic.
Yeah. Let me just mark off the brag skill from valid skills for this negotiation.
I've got lead and handle animals.
I've got performance, but she seems like revelry is not her thing, and I'm like, I don't want to really go into a tale. I can just lift I've got lift. Maybe if I just lift the table while I'm talking to him.
That would
Check
not
out my
work.
guns.
That is also revelry, though.
Yeah, okay, cool. So I will just present a note and I'll say, Erin, look, you seem like a busy woman. I know Black Bottom is a tough town to police sometimes, so we don't want to waste any more of your time. This note was on this person here, the person that supposedly started the fight. Everyone here, Basil and everyone, can attest to the fact that the note was on the person. It seems fairly evident that we were set up to try and get us out of the way for something more nefarious afoot, and I feel like your time would be better spent uncovering that plot than filling out all the paperwork and doing stuff to really innocent people.
I was muted by accident. But I do have empathize, which could probably help.
Are we going? It's like a tough town to.
Well, you basically empathize with her just now.
Yeah,
That's a good argument. Yeah, sure. Let's see if it bears fruit. It can be either bind or ild. It does not have to be the same. It doesn't have to be whoever comes up with the idea who makes the roll and presents the argument. It could be the same character
Ild says
talking.
everything that Bond said.
All right. Oh, nice.
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 Excellent.
Yes.
You see what I mean?
Yeah, she takes a look at the note, and yeah, she looks at it and she says, "Sure, this is all well and good, and that makes sense, but how do I know that they really dropped this note?" She still looks suspicious.
So her interest increased?
Yes, her increased. Yes, her increase interested.
All right, I don't have. All right, I was gonna think about having the Bonesaw say the Bonesaw has handwriting examples to prove that they did not write the note.
Okay, and that's the talking sword that's going to say that.
Yeah, because because we're here for business, so of course we brought references.
Okay, that's an interesting point, actually, saying that, yeah, I have all these letters that have my handwriting on it. Yeah, all right.
Could this use the strategy lore skill, given that this is a strategic financial decision that I'm making?
No. Not in the least bit.
Yeah, so I have neither persuade nor lie, and I'm not exactly lying either. But would this count as a brag, since I'm bragging about my good organization skills about my portfolio?
Absolutely, it would count for brag. Yes, you could absolutely brag to this to Captain Aaron. Sure.
Yeah.
What do you know about Captain Aaron, though?
Yeah. This isn't revelry. This is smart fiscal organization. Right, this should be a +4. So
+4.
Yeah, so yeah. Boop. Yikes! Chat 12.
12. Tier 2.
Yeah.
Hang on. If it didn't touch on a motivational pit 4, and it got a tier 2, her patience decreases by 1.
Okay, got you.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I know exactly what to say to her to prevent her patience from decreasing anymore.
Oh God. Yeah, she's running out of patience for sure. This better be a good one, the mole.
Okay, I turn away for a moment so that I can quickly rub away the remaining grail from my beard, and then I turn back.
Well, you see, officers, I'm always saying to my friends here that the timescape, it's a bit of a cosmic gumbo. So really, in the grand scale of things, I mean, what's a couple of holes here and there, you know?
Is this your actual argument?
in the timescape, like you mentioned the 7 cities of hell. You think this is anything related to that? I mean, if it was anything like that, then we'd have burned the whole tavern down, you know? We'd have summoned up demons from those holes. Those ain't demons summoning holes, no? Not even devils summoning holes. So, like, you know, what are you really going after us for, right? We're perfectly normal, well-adjusted people having some drinks. And we got accosted by this courser fucker. And now you're all coming in here and accusing us of doing what exactly, huh?
What the hell are you trying to do? What skill are you trying to use? Are you
I'm
trying to
using
use
Timescape
timescape?
skill.
Timescape?
I'm thinking he's using indignation.
That is that's the
I-
funniest
it's-
funniest way that you could have
it's-
used timescape in a negotiation, and
It
might
sounds
be
like-
the worst because
it sounds like you, Gerard, are making a reason gymnastics test right now.
No, I'm using a timescape presence test.
to put things in perspective, we'll say.
It's all a cosmic gumbo, don't you see?
Playing into my -1 presence.
All right.
Just give
Yep.
the
I like it.
vague
I
whole
like the RP aspect of it. I hope you succeed.
I really hope you do too.
Okay.
Hero
Oh,
token.
no.
Hero
Yes,
token, baby!
you can use a hero token.
Yep, reroll.
So we first see the mole explain the cosmic gumbo that we're in, and it goes down very poorly, and maybe even like royally pisses off some of these guards. But then, you know, this is only one of many realities in the cosmic gumbo. Let's see another.
Oh my
it's
God.
exactly the same.
Oh my god. It's worse.
It's
Technically
worse,
worse.
actually. It's slightly worse. I end up spitting a bit in her face.
She's run out of patience, unfortunately.
Yeah.
What? Seriously?
What's her-
Yes, and her interest level was interest 3.
Okay, so that's a butt, I think.
Yeah, yes, but
Yeah, you get a butt.
I like butts.
I love butts.
butts have holes.
Whoa, buddy.
Sometimes 2 of them. There are front and back.
All right. That's enough with the butts and the holes and the buttholes.
Said no one ever.
So, with an interest of 3, Aaron asks the heroes to pay a modest fine for fighting in public, but lets you go with no jail time.
I grudgingly hand it over.
Yeah. And she says, I'm not 100% convinced that this was self-defense, but fine. I have bigger fish to fry. Have a pleasant evening and a quiet one.
Have a pleasant evening and a quiet one.
when
she's out of the room
they're
to say
gone, when they're gone, the Bonesaw starts singing. It's a signature theme song. The Bonesaw, cut through the bone, Bonesaw, yes.
Oh my god.
Yeah, and that's how it's done. One mention of the cosmic gumbo and they turn tail and run.
So, as you were negotiating the terms of your release from captivity, the inn has started to sort of a little bit set on fire in a couple places. It was probably either Ild or the mole, or maybe it was just some of the Molotov cocktail that they kind of splashed on there on the.
Oh yeah.
There, yeah. So it's kind of starting to smolder, and it's starting to. Oh no, it's starting to grow. And Basil says, "Help!" He screams in panic. I just bought this place. My savings, my retirement, my timeshare.
Whoa, this was a bad investment.
So we are going to
Find
enter.
water.
We are going to enter into a montage test.
Okay.
So with a montage test, this is the A-team coming together and looking cool. You are going to put this fire out or die trying. You're going to be using your skills to try to achieve that. So you need 6 successes before you get 2 failures.
Ooh.
2.
God, this is hard.
I am going to use my knowledge of alchemy, and I'm going to climb behind the bar and find some stuff that'll act as both something to put out the fire, but also as a fire retardant that will stop it from spreading, and or kind of what's it called in English? To kind of start up again after if it's just smoldering, to prevent it from reignite. Yeah, basically, yes. So I'm going to use my reason to reason about it, and then my alchemy skill.
Sounds good to me.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Nice, yeah.
Still a 17, yeah.
That's a success. That's 1 success.
All right. I am going to run outside and grab some barrels of water, and I'm going to use the might lift to lift them and then carry them inside and just pour them over where the flames are starting to come up.
You can try.
Tier 2.
Yeah, that's a success.
Cool.
What is that? Yeah, what does that look like? Your
So I'm just running outside and I'm going, oh, where's the barrel? And there's like a barrel of water like collecting rain, and I just like come and just like pick it up, and I'm just carrying it in, and I just start sloshing it over the water, over the floors and stuff where there's like fire starting to come up.
Yeah, nice. Who's next?
I'll use my endurance to wade through the smoke to pick up whatever barrels are left and try to smash/bore them.
Smart, yeah.
This will be an additional +2. So
Nice.
83.
This is nothing for all of you. Yeah, absolutely. You are able to. Are you getting the barrels of water or barrels of ale and getting them out of there?
Barrels of both. Water, I'll pour it, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's some good investment." So I'll grab some ale and kind of like put it aside. Got to think about your consumer costs.
Nice. Who's next?
So the mole is like chuckling a bit.
You know, water's not the only element that beats fire.
And I start, anytime I see a particularly large fire, I want to create a hole beneath it so that the fire falls down.
Okay. Now this plan sounds great for putting out the fire. Does not sound
Absolutely.
great for maintaining the value of the inn.
Huh?
Yes, you know what I'm
sorry,
talking about.
that's not a concern of mine.
All
Fire
right.
bad.
With the Bonesaw, can use the destruction of the inn as leverage for his negotiation for the timeshare.
Oh my God. All right, the mole. Go ahead.
I'll use magic and reason. There we go, tier 2.
Yeah, that is another success.
Let me just pop down some holes.
Yeah, I'm going to use Escape Artist. The fire has caused a support beam fall onto Basil. So I use Escape Artist to help get him out of there.
Oh no, my heavens. Yeah, go ahead.
All right, so +4 to this.
Oh my God, wow. Wow,
That's right,
18, yeah. Nice. So, yes, you are able to nimbly sort of what were you using, might or agility? Which one were you using?
It is the exact same for either.
So you were using either one of those, and you are able to either lift the pillar up or able to snatch him up really quickly as the pillar's starting to fall onto him. And yeah, and you kind of the Bonesaw somehow gives him a wink and is like, "Hey, that timeshare though."
Mathematically, I could have used presents for the exact same total as well.
Yeah, maybe. And who wants to close us out or get our first failure?
The best way to stop a fire is to stop it before it starts. We should make this entire place a hole.
Oh my god. Fires hate holes.
I actually could close us out. I have architecture as a skill.
Yeah. Do it.
I must not only be a force of destruction, but also reparation. Behold.
I shall use might and architecture to to grab that falling beam that almost crushed Basil and then push it back into place and secure it with stone magic.
Oh my god. I love it.
Never shall it fall
Behold.
again.
There we go.
So yes, you are able to save Basil and the tavern. Although there are a bunch of holes in there, he's going to need a little bit of construction work. He is very, very thankful, and he offers the heroes a knife of 9 as a gift, thanking them for their services.
What the fuck is this?
Oh, it's a very special, very old dagger that is passed down from the father to son. It's really a very sentimental piece, but being that I don't have any children, you can have it.
It reminds the Bonesaw of the Bonesaw's estranged child, Knuckle. I take the dagger. Does it talk?
You take the dagger and you hold it really close to your ear, and you hear, just for a faint second, nothing.
But it talks
Clearly,
otherwise.
This is an inferior blade.
Oh, thank you for insulting my family blade.
Yeah, what are we supposed to do with this, Basil? It's a knife.
Maybe it will help you in your investigation of whatever's going on with the Corsairs.
You think I need a knife? You see what I just did to this place?
Well, I understand. Maybe some of your allies could use a knife, possibly.
I use my fists.
Looking a gift horse in the mouth here.
Yeah. I mean, what the heck? Of course I'm looking the gift horse in the mouth. I'm not gonna look you in your eyes. You just gave me a knife. Jeez, Basil, I thought we were close.
I thought we were
You gonna
close.
give me a rock?
I-
You gonna give me...
I can give you a rock. I have plenty of rocks now.
No, it's too late now.
There are plenty of holes in my inn. I could just, why don't you just climb in there
welcome.
and grab one of them? Goodness gracious. Black gods.
You ungrateful?
My gosh, you know what? You should just go and, if you really want to be a part of the courses, you should just go investigate this whole thing. And even if you did save my inn, goodness, what am I saying? I'm sorry. I'm sorry about the knife, the sentimental knife. The family heirloom wasn't good enough. I should have prepared something
It's really
else. for all of you.
irresponsible of you to give us this family heirloom. I mean,
But
it's been your family for generations. You just give it to us?
there's no one else to give it to. I don't have anyone else.
Oh my goodness, adopt!
Peanut Head looks at Ild again.
Haven't you seen the fucking Black Bottom Orphanage?
Yes, it's standing tall. It packed to the gills. Many children are in there. A lot of children. So many
Yeah.
children, and right in the heart of the city.
Yeah, and you're just gonna like, oh, I got no children. Woe is me. I got no kids to give this knife to.
Just give the knife to a random orphan.
I could just give it to a random orphan. Yes, of course. Fine, I'll go give it to an orphan. Takes the knife back.
Thank you.
Thank you. And he says, Well, I guess you still need to clean up the place after all these holes. So you can use this as a base of operations as you investigate further. But I would recommend...
Oh, sick, we got an inn.
Yes. If you're going to
That
find...
is narratively convenient.
Yes, it is narratively convenient, yes. But if you want to sort of chase a lead, I know a lot of the coursers like to stay at this other inn. It's called the Drunken Fool.
Oh. Yeah, I've heard good things. It's got some nice baths there, right?
Oh, beautiful
Yes.
baths, yes.
Sure, that sounds like a great and convenient place to stay.
It does, doesn't
Nah.
it? Oh.
Nah, I don't want to go there.
The Bonesaw has business in capital. After we are done with it with the timeshares.
Yeah, we got stuff going on.
Busy.
As you disregard the clear plot hook in front of you, you heroes take another drink in this now charred and holy place.
Perforated is probably the better word.
And
It's a holy place.
it is. And we pan back as you all still argue with Basil, and we pan back out to a wide shot of the city as is it the shadow of an eagle passes over the top of it?
Uh-oh.
What's that about? I want to thank all of you for playing. This was incredible fun. I should have known with this group how chaotic and crazy it would get.
Torturous, it would be.
Not torturous. I had fun.
Thank you so much for watching this video. Again, to enter the contest, just leave a comment on this video after the premiere. I'll be picking 5 winners on August 1st at 7 p.m. Eastern. Thanks again to MCDM for kindly donating these PDFs for the video so that other tables can draw steel.